automatically detect when my hand comes out of the scene and then take the photo. So I can just step through and create some photos like this. So it's just taking the picture every time my hand comes out. It shows us the last frame we took overlaid upon our current image, so you can always see how much we've moved it. If children are working in groups, they might not want to use this feature, so you can turn that off, and then they can just, one of them can press the button, and the other one can be the character. When they're doing that, it's quite easy for them to accidentally take a picture of each other's hands, but you can always find that frame in the timeline, delete it, and then carry on creating your film. So if we watch it now, that's the little film that we've just made. At the moment we can see every single frame in the timeline, but we can zoom out here and see all those frames grouped together as a clip. I can now select that clip, and I can copy it, and then I can paste it a few times so we can build up a longer film. If we watch our film now, we get it playing like this. What I can do is I can select individual clips and I can reverse the order of the frames in those clips. So now his mouth will open and then close smoothly as well. And we can change the speed, so we can speed it up a bit here, slide that towards the hair and it will play back a bit faster. We can bring in music and sound effects. So it comes with a whole library of different music and sound effects that we can do. So we choose it here, choose some music, and then we can import it. And that comes into this little library. And then we can just select that and drag it down into one of these audio tracks. So you can have as many audio tracks as you like. If we zoom out, we can see that the music is much longer than our film. So I can just cut it there, select the bit we don't want, and delete it. I can grab a fade, drop it in over the end, and I can adjust the length of the fade like this as well. We can also record sound in, so we go on this red microphone button, and we can just say, hello, hello. So that's recorded the sound, that goes into that library as well, then we can just grab that, and drag it down onto another track, like this. So we've got our music and our sound, so if we watch it now, hello. Now because we filmed in front of the green screen, I can join these clips together and go onto the green screening tab. I can press this button and the software will take away the background. You can adjust the tolerance here. If you've got different lights of shades of green, you can select another key, add another key to take away multiple colours. If you look here, this frame is how we want it, so we can press that button, it will run through all the frames in the current clip and take that away. Now we can bring in something else behind, so it could be a picture or it could be a video. So this is just a video that was filmed on an iPad. It adds another video track in beneath our character and puts that video clip on that track. That's much too long for our short film, so I'm just going to select it, use the scissors to cut it, select the bit I don't want and delete it. So when we watch it now, so what would be great is if I can move his head up there out the way, so it looks like he's coming into the scene. So I can transform this clip, I can change the scale of him like this, and I can move him around. So near the beginning of my film, I want him to be up over here somewhere, up a bit higher maybe, something like that. And I can set a keyframe at that point, and then later on in the film, I want him to be over here, rotating around a bit, maybe a bit bigger, something like that. So now when we watch the film, it comes swooping in. I can just extend that clip along, and I can also add speech bubbles into our film, so we can put a speech bubble in, just drag that down and put a speech bubble there, and that's added a title track in here, so we've got our film like this. And using that title track, we can add full titles to the beginning of our film. So we've got different titles, different styles, we can change the way the title appears in the film, so it comes zooming in, different backgrounds, or different background pictures, and then when we're happy, press OK. So that's added the title in at the beginning of the film here, and this is our little film. We can grab our music and we can drag it right the way through the film. So I bring it back here and I can drag it along here like this to run through the whole film. And I can add some credits in at the end, so we can put some credits in at the end of the film. So when we watch it now, we get the whole film. And you can use that technique to create animations that are like this one, where we're combining live action video with, I'll just skip that on a bit.